Hello and welcome guys, my name is Ralph and today I'm gonna record my progress on pre-code comps responsible of the certification. It is consisting of these lectures and I'm gonna begin with the basic HTML and HTML5. So let's start. As you can see in my portfolio, I haven't done anything. So let's start. Okay. Okay, I already know this one. So this is an example of HTML elements, and each element tag needs a closing bracket. This one for paragraphs. This one, and so on and so forth. Not all elements requires a closing tag, and I think we can discuss it later. This one will become this as it says. Okay, let's go to the first lesson. To pass the test of this challenge, change your H1 element's text to say hello world. Hello world. Okay, we're making some progress. Actually, I already know this one. So what I'll be doing is I'm just going to read what is going to be in this lesson and I'm gonna do it immediately. Add an HTML. Okay. Create a P element below your H2 element. Hello paragraph. Web developers traditionally use lorem ipsum text as placeholder text. The lorem ipsum text is randomly scraped from a famous passage by Cicero, ancient Rome. Oh, I don't know that. Lorem ipsum text has been used as placeholder text by typesetters since 16th century, and this tradition continues on the web. Well, 5 centuries is long enough since we're building a copy. Let's use some kitty ipsum text. Replace the text inside your P element with the first few words and so we're gonna replace this paragraph. Commenting is a way that you can leave comments for other developers within your code without affecting the result output that is displayed by the end user. And comment your H1, H2, and P elements. So we're just gonna delete these tags. Next. Remember that in order to start a comment, you need to use this tag and then to comment this tag. Comment out your H1 element and your P element, but not your H element. H1 and P. Okay. Next challenge. Delete your H1 element so you can simplify the view. Okay, next challenge. Introduction to HTML5 elements. These tags give a descriptive structure to HTML image. Okay. Create a second P element after the existing P element with the following ipsum text. Okay. and then create a main element and nest the p elements inside the main element. So let's cut this one and create a main element. Run the tests. You can add images to your website by using the image element. Okay. Okay, let's try to add an image to our website. Within the existing main element, insert an image element before the existing p elements. So here, image. This is an example of a self-closing tag, what I've discussed earlier. Image, don't forget. Okay, this one is source. And finally, don't give your image. Don't forget to give your image. Image. Okay. Submit and go to the next challenge. You can use an anchor elements to link content used outside of your web page. The elements need a destination web address called the nature web attribute. They also need anchor text. In this lesson, we need to create an A element that links to pre-code camp and has cut photos as the anchor text. So let's copy this URL and then create an element. Let's try to put it here, and it says cut photos, and it's ref. Okay, we passed the tests. What's this one? I'm broke, so ask me later. Link to internal sections of a page with anchor elements. Change your external link to internal link by changing the href attribute to footer. And the text from cut photos to jump to bottom. Jump to bottom. Remove the target blank. Attribute from the then add an IT attribute with the value footer, the footer element in the bottom page. Okay, here footer. What's happening? Let's try to resize. Yeah, it's jumping to bottom now. Run the tests. You can nest links within other elements. Let's break down, for example. Now nest the existing A element within a new P element just after the existing main element. The new paragraph should text view more cut photos, where cut photos is a link. Okay. And the rest is plain text. Create a new element, P element, just after the existing main element. So I think it's here. The new paragraph should have text that says view more cut photos. View more, and then where cut photos is a link and the rest is in text. I think we're gonna use this one. Okay, that's it. The current value of the href attribute is a link that points to with a hashtag symbol. make dead links using the hash symbol. Okay. Putting this hashtag makes this anchor tag a dead link. Oops. I think it points to a new tab because of this one. Okay, that's a dead link now. Turn an image into a link. Okay. Place the existing image element within an anchor element. Once you've done this, place the existing image element within an anchor element. So I'm just gonna put this one here, and then why can't I see the alternate text? I'm not sure, but let's just run the test. Create a bulleted unordered list. Remove the last P2 elements and create an unordered list of 3 things that cut slab at the bottom of the page. Remove the last 2 elements, so yeah. And then create 3 things that cut slabs at the bottom of the page. What does cut slab? Balls. Boxes. To be alone. Okay, we're 54% complete now. Next one is the ordered list. Earlier it's the unordered list. Right now it's an ordered list. Ordered list that Cat hates the most. What does Cat hates? Let's try to put this test fish. Create a text field. You can create a text input like this. Note that elements. Create an input element of the text below your lists. Okay. Input type text. So we have an input now. And then complete treatment on your other. Okay, that's the 3 things that gets hit. Set the placeholder value of the text input to cut photo URL. Cut photo URL. Cut photo URL. Next is nest your text field inside the form element and the action submit cut button. Okay, nest meaning you have to put the input type within this form element. And then add the action submit cut photo. Action submit cut photo. Is that it? Okay, that's it. Next is add the button as the last element of your form element within. Okay, button, and then it has a type submit and a submit text. Okay, make your input a required field. You just have to add a required attribute here. Okay, this required attributes is being called when there is no value in this input. Let's try like that. Okay, radio buttons. Okay, add a pair of radio buttons to your form, each nested in its own label element. One should have the option of indoor and the other should have the option of outdoor. Both should share the name of out attribute to create a radio group. Okay, I'll just copy this one. And another one. And I will not outdoor. No, it's right now. Outdoor. Okay. Next, create a set of checkboxes. Okay, I already add to your form a set of 3 checkboxes. Each check should be nested within its own label element. So this one will not change the name. Okay, just add a little spacing here. And they are lazy, they are introverts, and we don't have to change this loving. Introverts, lazy, and lazy. Is introverts loving, and the tests. So these are the checkboxes. Oops. Use the value attribute with radio buttons and checkboxes. What we're gonna do here is give each of the radio and checkbox inputs the value attribute. Use the input label text in lowercase as the value of the attribute. Okay, its value is indoor. We lowercase this text as well as the outdoor, and this one loving. This one's lazy, and this one's energetic. We're 86% complete now. Check radio buttons and check boxes by default. So to do this, just add the word check inside of an input element like this. See the first of your radio buttons and the first of your checkboxes to be both checked by default. This one and this one is checked by default. So we just have to add a check attribute here as well as the loving here. Okay, it's 89% complete. We're almost there. Next, many elements within a single div element. Okay, the div is a division element and general purpose container. Next, your things got love and things got hate, all within a single div. It's already what? Next, your things got love list within a single div. What? I didn't change anything. Okay, let's go to the next challenge. Oh, I see. I think I answered it earlier. This one is changed to easy. Run the tests. And lastly is edit the markup so there's a head and a body. The head element should only include the title, and the body element should only include the H1 and P. Let's cut this and encapsulate inside the body. Add a next spacing by pressing tab and then a head tag. Okay, we're 100% complete now. And submit and go to the next challenge. Nice. Okay, this one is introduction to basic CSS, which I'll be doing on the next series. So let's check our progress. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.